Hi guys, Chris here from Amazon Christmas Cash. Just another very quick video to you, as promised, to give you a bit of a schedule, stuff going on. I realise that time moves along, well, incredibly quickly really. Weeks just fly by. I think I mentioned when I was creating the Amazon Christmas Cash course, I sort of was creating that in early August sort of time. And I felt a bit mad, sort of writing about Christmas and so on, in the sort of beginning and middle of August, and now we're moved on to September, and it doesn't seem very long away at all. You can see now, I'm based in the UK, but it's probably the same in the States. You can see the Christmas toys and stuff start to appear on the shelves in the stores, so it won't be long before it's sort of full ahead and all towards Christmas. But anyway, so because of that reason, I wanted to give you a sort of schedule, what you can expect, and stuff coming up. I'm obviously going to be very, very busy, but my aims are, or my goals, are literally as it's always been since the Amazon Kickstart course. You know, I explain in the course, but my main earners have been ClickBank and Amazon, and obviously ClickBank's something totally different, or not totally different, but just totally, you know, different techniques, different concepts there, whether to go a vendor or affiliate, but sort of the same sort of stuff, but that's obviously dealing with info products. But then you've got Amazon as well. And the good thing about all these Amazon courses is I know when I'm speaking to clients and people, I know what you're going through, because I've been there. I started Amazon as a sideline, just sort of when my ClickBank stuff wasn't doing too well, or I couldn't think of another ClickBank product. I sort of thought, hang on, Amazon isn't such a hard sell. It's the top shopping site on the web, and I could see people making money with Amazon, so I followed the same. Obviously, I had a benefit of ranking for ClickBank products and designing my own ClickBank products, so I knew how to rank a site. But I thought, if I can rank a site, then there's no reason why I can't do that for Amazon. And that's sort of how the Amazon Kickstart course was born. But anyway, that's just a bit of the history of how it was born. But what my main aim is to get as many people making money with Amazon. Now, you know, initially you won't go overnight to making millions or even hundreds. I mean, you may do, but you know, if you get the product selection right and you get lucky, so to speak, you may hit a few big sites. But initially, I'm aiming to get you first sales, and I know the biggest problems. The biggest problems are lack of knowledge. You know, not so much lack of knowledge. I mean, if you've been about a bit, you will know the sort of basics of setting up a site, and you know, you may know how to do it, but it's that process of the questions. And I've been through this. I won't make the video too long, but I've been through this sort of in the course. The questions that come up: am I using the right theme? Am I doing this in the right way? Is it going to work? And all those going on in your head as you're actually setting up the site. And then you set up the site, and you sort of think, wow, I've got the content to do. So the content is a huge part of it that really holds people back. And again, from personal experience, I know how hard it is to think, right, I've got to get 5 pages of content on my site. And you think, right, I'll get on with it. And you start page 1, you might do that, and page 2, and then page 3, and then something comes up, and then you start to think, oh, I'll do the rest tomorrow, and one site can take a week to get out there. Now, that's fine if you end up getting the site out there, but what normally happens is you think, oh, well, I'll leave that for a bit. So I understand. So my main aims with all these courses was to make it simple to follow, hopefully eliminate the questions there, and get you up and running quickly and get you making money. So back to the Christmas one, the Amazon Christmas Cash focused on the sort of Christmas toys and gifts. I've got a few things coming up. On the 29th of September, you will be able to grab a POR content pack for the top toys. So that's when I haven't quite decided on the name, but to be honest, the name's not really relevant. I'll think of something snazzy and catchy, but it's more important what it's going to contain, and it's going to contain the top Christmas toys and all the keyword research done and how to actually use it with the keywords. The good thing is that it will be written in a way where the keywords that I think will be really good to promote on and get ranked will be included. Now, it will be PLR content, private label rights. You can put your name on it. You can do what you want with it, but if you're going to use it for your sites to rank, I will also explain in that package how to actually rewrite it, because you're going to have to rewrite it or not, but it will obviously work better to rank if it's rewritten. So that's a date for your calendars if you want to note it down, 29th of September. Or I keep on forgetting, in the UK we say 29th of September, but in the States I know that it's probably better if I say September the 29th, so I get it the right way around. Okay, so that's POR content for your sites, Christmas sites. The webinar. Now, the webinar I've decided on October the 6th. That's the date. Write that down. There will be details following on the time of that. It's a bit far back. I didn't intend to put it back that far, but also I want to be sure that I get as many people in there as possible. And it will be recorded, but I want to make sure that as many people turn up so we get a good buzz going and you can ask questions and you can basically devise. I'm thinking with the webinar to give you a plan of action. So, you know, like I just covered there, like working on the content for the sites and what you need to do and the biggest stumbling blocks for people. We'll go through all of that stuff and give you a plan of action that you can use to get this, to get it working. Also, another thing, another date, October the 21st, I've decided to do a course. Again, the name's not set in stone, but the course will be about ranking. It will basically be, one of the biggest questions I get is how can I guarantee my site to rank? Now, obviously, you can, if you follow the method, you will rank, as I'm going to show you in a little bit here. But to absolutely guarantee that, there's not that much in the course that goes on about social media and exactly how to use it and how to guarantee rankings. So that will be a course dedicated to that, and it will also work well for all of your Christmas sites, so you can start boosting the rankings up by the 21st of October, so you can have a really good November. Now, so they're the dates. You've got 29th for the content, October the 6th for the webinar, and October the 21st for the ranking product. So they're things to note down. Now, we're also here, I thought I'd just quickly show you, basically show you the progress. The Furby Boom site that I've done. I haven't actually had time to do another site, but I'm working on one this week, which will obviously be in the members area for the follow-along. That's actually a cheeky monkey site, so that'll be interesting, fun to write about, but a good seller. So, and you know, when these sites start linking together, that's when it really starts to work. But I thought I'd show you quickly this, focusing on the Furby Boom one. It's starting to really, not really rank, but it's starting to actually get sales. I've had a few sales from this site, so you can see, and the rankings it's getting are not that brilliant yet, and already sales are coming in. I'll tell you why in a minute. So you've got Furby Boom 2013 review. It is ranking there for review without 2013 as well, but I think it's down on page 5 at the minute. Again, we're not that bothered, initially, because it all works off when the sites start linking together, as in the course. You've got by Furby Boom. That's not actually ranking anything above page 5 at the minute, but it's indexed in quotes and it's on page 3. Furby Boom colours, it's ranking there down here, new boom toy 2013.com. As I say with this, the thing to remember is the way it works. Just a couple of things, and I know the video is really, really long, and thanks for sticking with me, but a couple of things that I wanted to explain, because I've sort of thought of another question. Another question I get with these Christmas sites is, how do you know that the toy is going to make you a lot of money? I mean, obviously you have to research that as in the course. But the way it works, when you get all these sites out there, you have to bear in mind that you're not just, if someone goes to buy the Furby Boom and they go to my site and they click on the link, I'm not just getting commission for the Furby Boom if they buy more, if that makes sense. I've probably made that harder to understand, but what I mean is this. If they go through and they just buy one Furby Boom, I get commission for that. So not a lot, admittedly, okay? But if they go through and they buy 5 Furby Booms, I get the commission for 5 Furby Booms. So simple stuff, and that works out a bit more. But if they go through and they buy a Furby Boom, and then they look round while still on Amazon and they search around, they buy an Xbox One and a PS4 and a HD TV, and basically they spend a lot on Christmas shopping, I get commission for their entire shopping basket. So you can see the more sites that you get out there, that's how it works. So it's not so much, obviously you need to make sure that you've got popular gifts, but once you've done that, the main thing is you're going to get as many people to Amazon as possible, and that's what really starts upping your income, and that's why it's so easy to make money with Christmas. And you've obviously got on the 21st, the ranking will show you how you can use the Christmas cash method with social media sites to further your efforts, get them really ranking highly. But I just wanted to also show you another thing worth bearing in mind is Google, admittedly, Pete, and these are sort of answering the questions. Another question that comes up is, how can you guarantee rankings on Google? Well, you can't, unless I actually work for Google, unless anyone works for Google, they can't tell you precisely what ranks and what doesn't. What I can say is I have been working online for over 10 years now, and I have pretty much, this is the truth, I've pretty much just followed the same method to rank anything. Google is looking for quality content, lots of it, updated regularly, and to have your content written in a way where the site is structured well, a clean theme, and basically words on your site link through to relevant pages on your site, and then the rest is obviously forming backlinks, and the rest is obviously promoting your site. But if you start building the sites as in, well, you can see that it's starting to rank. But Google admittedly can be a bit like the sites can go up and down. But this is the thing. Yahoo, when I was promoting the Furby last year, and that site was very successful, a simple 3-page site, the Furby 2012, so last year, it got ranked on Yahoo and it did really well. And this Furby Boom one is just starting to rank on the first page here on Yahoo for Furby Boom 2013. It's getting traffic. And admittedly, what I've actually done, rather silly of me, I haven't put stat counter on the site yet, but it is getting sales because I can see Furby Boom. I can see Furby Boom sales coming in. So down here, the site's starting to get ranked, and also Furby Boom features. There it is. So it's starting to rank on Yahoo, and that does get more traffic than it gets credit for. There's also other ways that I'm going to cover on the 21st, how you can use Bing and Yahoo to really, really boost your site if you absolutely don't want to keep on writing. So that's that will be covered. So I'll leave the video there. I didn't mean it to go on that long, but I hope it's been informative. I hope it's answered some of your questions. But also to say the Christmas site building service, I've decided to open just 3 remaining spots. Now I was going to wait. I was going to actually wait and have it as part of the this POR content that's coming on September the 29th. But this is my thinking. We're moving along at such a rate, and obviously I'm only one man, so it's a tremendous amount of work. I've just thought I would open it up now. You can grab your spot now. Only 3 spots remaining, and that most likely will close for this year. After that, I may open it again, but as I say, ideally you want to be out there by the middle of October. So we've only got like a month or less than a month. So I'm going to open up another 3 spots. Timescales for them is obviously you're getting 11 sites, so it's a lot of sites. Timescales is 14 days, maybe a tiny bit longer, but I'm going to aim to get them to you quicker. So it's just the main thing obviously is the content, but that's when you get all the sites. Obviously you've got the email and a link in your email where you can read more about that, but do bear in mind there are only 3 spaces for that, and it will shut down completely, so I can concentrate on the webinar and the content and this ranking warrior special offer, which will be that you can use in conjunction. If you get the site building service, I will also give you the content and the ranking for free. You'll get the ranking warrior special offer for free as well, which will go, it'll go nicely hand in hand because it shows you how to rank them and basically all of that stuff. So I'll leave the video there. Let me know if you've got any questions, and if you do want a site building spot, you've seen that it's starting to make sales even though it's just one site. So imagine if you get 11 of them out there all linking together, and bear in mind we're only in September, and you probably also saw other people's sort of sites starting to rank in the search engine. So it's the way to get up there and out there before anyone else. Okay guys, I will see you in the next videos. Cheers.